Today I'm going to show you 5 items you can find around your house to easily start a campfire. Jute twine. Now I've shown you before in other videos where you pull that twine apart and fuzz it up like this to use as a fire starter. Cotton ball coated in petroleum jelly. Dryer lint. Hand sanitizer, alcohol based. Now, a few other things that you can make from items around your house to start a campfire would be using the dryer lint, melting wax onto. If you've got old candles, you can burn them and drip them all over the, or you can put it in the microwave in a bowl, melt it, and then pour it all over the dryer lint. Now this, I used a cardboard or a paper style egg carton, and I took my dryer lint, when I take the lint out of the dryer, I stuff it in a tube. Sometimes I use a toilet paper roll tube. This was from a paper towel. And I would just, as I clean the lint filter, I just pull the lint off, stick it in here, and put it up on a shelf until I need it. And that's what I just saved my dryer lint, and then I would put it into the egg carton that's made of paper, and then pour the melted wax all on it, and then I can tear them off individually and use this as a fire starter. It looks like a little bunny, doesn't it? But you do not use the styrofoam or the other plastic type containers. Use the paper. Char cloth. This was made from denim, and I've got another video that I'll link up here showing you how to do that. Now, a couple of other things you can use. You can purchase some fire starters. Now this one is basically made of a wood and wax that's been melted and compressed together. But now you do pay for this stuff. I cannot remember how much it is, but these right here break apart. These are more eco-friendly, I guess. You can also harvest things from your yard, like cedar bark shavings if you have a cedar tree. I'm not going to go over all of that on this video, but you can use cedar bark and pull this off and use that as a fire starter. You can find, if you live in the country or have access to cattails, the things that grow on the side of the road, that when it gets dry and fluffy, you can use the fluff out of it. Dried moss, just wood shavings, fat wood. And like I said, I'll do another video on the more natural things that you can use. But this video, we're focusing on household items. I'm going to show you how easily these actually start. I'm going to do it with ferro rod, and I will also show you with a lighter, because not everybody is into using the ferro rod. But I just want to show you how easily this stuff lights. Alright, first we will start with the jute twine. You can. I'm just going to light this with the lighter, because most people are going to be using a lighter or a match or something. Look how easily that catches up. And it's gone in a flash. That's one of those things you better have either a lot of that or have your tinder ready to, and your wood and everything ready to catch up. Okay. Now I'm going to light some with the ferro rod. And that lit very easily. Burns up quickly. lint. dryer lint. Now I'm going to light it with the ferro rod. That took a few tries, but once I kind of got it centered on there, it did a lot better. I'm still learning on this ferro rod. I just started watching some videos on better ways to use it, because I had just gotten out here and just started striking away and getting a little wild with it, and it's not as effective. All right, and here we have the petroleum jelly covered cotton ball. I'm not going to burn a whole lot of that. That stuff's messy to make, but it works very well. So I'm going to light that with the lighter. That will burn for a while, especially a bigger piece. I'm just going to set that back there, let that keep burning. And I'm going to light up another piece, hopefully, with the ferro rod. Ooh, got my hands dirty. Let go. There you go. Alright, let me move you to the back too. Whoops. I really like the petroleum jelly covered cotton ball, because it burns for such a long time. It gives you more of an opportunity. If you're having trouble getting your tinder lit, that gives you more time to work with it. Alright, now this is the block this is the stuff that I bought from the store. It was in a block. Let me see how that went. It's in a block this size. Now when I was playing with it, I broke it apart just for curiosity. And I guess you could technically extend the use of one of these by doing so. I'm going to see if I can break it apart one more time, since I'm only doing this for a video. And we will light that with the lighter first. Like I said, this is a wax and wood compressed product. I'm going to go ahead and set that to the back. Let that burn. While I have not tried this. Let's see how well this works. I like that it peels off in a layer, sort of. I'm going to try this with the ferro rod. Whoops. That works as well. We'll see if we can set that to the back. Just let these little things burn, burn, burn. Those do give you a lot of burn time. An opportunity to light up your campfire. The last thing I'm going to show you is the char cloth that I had made. It catches a spark. Now, it won't flame up like these do, but it gives you a spark that you end up putting into a nest of some kind of tinder, like the jute. I was putting a bit out there. Or this is where you could use some of the... Did you see that little frog? That little frog that jumped in here? It almost landed in the fire. Whoop. Besides the jute, you could also use the shredded cedar if you're out and you don't have any of this. If you can find a cedar tree, you can shred this up and add to it. Make a little bird's nest and put your ember in it. But for today, I'm just going to... I'll just do that. And add that to your tinder of choice. We'll just go ahead and use it while it's here. Just because it's so much fun, honestly. You would use a much larger bird nest, technically. Because when it catches up, it goes fast. There it is. It does work better if you use a mouth bellows, because you can direct your air straight to it without it, going everywhere. And like I said, that goes up quickly. You have to have a larger bird nest that will sustain that flame much longer. Alright, and the last thing I'm going to show you now, this is the hand sanitizer. This does not light with a ferro rod. I've already tried that and it did not work. But it will light with a lighter. Now with this, it's hard to see the flame once lit, but you can feel the heat coming off of it to know that it is lit. Use a lighter or a match. Lighter or a match. Whoops. Let's see, that did not light. It flamed up, but it didn't light. Alright, now that is lit. You cannot see that. At least I cannot see that with my eye. Maybe you can on the camera, but it is lit. And just to prove that it is, let me grab a little piece of jute. Oh, you can see it now burning around the edges. But you could do that and then add your tinder, get things going. Now, I don't carry a big old bottle of hand sanitizer with me as I'm out hiking or just even in the woods. This is not my choice of fire starter. However, if you're in a survival situation, you happen to have this, or you are at home and you don't have any of the other things that I've mentioned, you can always use that to get that campfire started. You can see that. Can you see that bubbling up right there? It's boiling as it cooks. But yeah, that works. Now, like I said, I don't carry a bottle of that around with me, but you can certainly use that in a pinch. Now, if you don't have any hand sanitizer, you can use rubbing alcohol, but you need to be very careful with that because it does flare up. And see, this will burn for quite a long time. It'll give you an opportunity to get your tinder and such on top of it.